Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, good. Let's continue. So, like I said, I'm not going to be waiting for anybody. I'm going to go straight into today's topic, right? I think I told all of you that. So let's start. Now, today's topic is when I shot my first AVE program tutorial in late 2023. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is when I say that I've created the AVE program I created the AVE program 3 years ago, because it's no longer 2 years ago, it's now 3 years ago. Some of you might find it difficult to believe. So, for the people that are no longer they are not in the AVE program yet, let me show you something that will, maybe blow your mind, right? Let me enter into the course on Seller and show you what it's looking like there. What's wrong with this thing now? Eh? Anyways, right? It's loading. Right? This is the course over here on Seller. First of all, see my introduction video. Why is it not standing straight? This is not how it's supposed to be. Why is Seller always doing this thing to videos? I don't understand. This video is supposed to be like what's it called? Portrait video. I don't know why is landscape. Why is Seller always doing this? Wait, although I've checked, most of the tutorials are not like that. Right, now if you come over here to the AVE program, right, these are the first few tutorials I recorded, video transitions. Now if you are an editor using the AVE program, or if you are an editor that bought the AVE program, you don't really need to watch this one, video transitions. It's mainly, I did it for content creators that time. Some content creators inside the AVE program requested for it. I did it for them, to help them to do some disappearing and appearing transition and all that. Right? But as a video editor, you will not really need it. You might need it. There are some clients that do that. Anyways, but just in case, for when you are starting, first time you get the course, you don't really need to go through this one, right? Now, let me show you. Let me click on one of them. The live stage transition. See how I was looking that time. See how young I was looking that time. Did you see it? This was my workspace that time. I wish there's a way I can show you more. Let me find another story. I want it to be bold on my face. This one is change pin. No changing transition. Let's use this. Let's check this out. Right? Where you are going to? Good. See me? You know that there's a very big difference. That I said I don't get what's this thing called? BS. Beard. Anyone. Right? I don't get that time. That's to show you how young I was when I created the AVE program. Right? So I believe this has shown you that when I say, I've created the AVE program 3 years ago, I'm not playing. I am serious. I created the AVE program 3 years ago, and every 6 months I keep on updating it. Some of these tutorials you are seeing, if you come here now, some of the tutorials you are seeing is the ones I updated 6 months after, right? Some of these ones, editing techniques with Canva 6 months after, AI software 6 months after, So that is it. This transition. Look at how I was looking so young. What the fuck? See, small boy. One of the reasons why I'm doing this also is for people that will come and tell me, oh, sir, I'm very young. Oh, I'm 17 years old. Oh, I'm 18 years old. I'm like, and so? Do you know how old I was when I created the course? Do you know? 2023. How old was I, sir? Probably around 17 or 16. It should be 17. 24. Yeah, 17. So if you're coming to me that at 17 you don't have the skill, or you think because you are 17 or you think because you are 18 that you cannot learn, you know, some people even ask me, sir, please, I'm young, I'm 17 years old, hope I will be able to learn it. Meanwhile, me, I learned it at 15, at 16, and I created a course at 17. Do you understand? So not be today. I built up my system diligently. It took me time to build up the value. So that's why some people, you don't know what you have in the early program, and you don't know what you're about to get. But I used to say it's their luck, because very soon, probably next 6 months, people will be paying 40,000 naira for this same AVI program that some people paid 15,000 naira in December. So people paid 15,000 naira in December to get it. But very soon, probably this year, people will start paying 40,000 naira for it. Anything I'm doing is very solid. That's one of the things I want you guys to know. Once you hear saying that LAz B they do that stuff, just know it's going to be incredibly valuable. And if I cannot offer the amount of value I want for that thing, I will not do it. That's why a lot of courses I want to launch, I've not launched it. A lot of mentorship I would like to conduct, masterclass, I'm not done it. Why? Because the time it will take me to actually put in everything I want to put in inside that masterclass, time will be too much. And I'll be like, okay, later I'll do it. That's the only thing I used to procrastinate. You know, the main thing, or let's say even almost the only thing I used to procrastinate, is usually in my industry, is creating a course or doing masterclass. Because whenever I do any of them, I would like it to be so valuable. And for it to be so valuable, I have to dedicate a lot of my time to it. So some of them I'll just say I'm not doing until I have the time. Right? Like example now, there is a course I'm supposed to launch this year on how you can make money with festive period. What's the name again? Festive money system, FMS course. Festive money system course, right? How you can make money from Valentine, make money from Christmas, make money from Easter, all this festive period. As a graphic designer and also as a video editor, right? And I was looking at anybody that buys the course, maybe I'll give them a design templates to use. A lot of things I planned for that course, but there was no time. I'm supposed to have launched it now so that some people will start implementing before Valentine. They will make some money. I'm sure of that system. It works all the time. It works all the time. That's one of the best monetization systems I ever know. It works all the time. Once you need money like this, that kind, if you're, let's say you're charging 15k for each package, all you need is 10 business owners to pay you 150. So if you need money urgently, you can make 150 with this strategy. If you get like 50 business owners, you know how much that is? 150 times 5. That's almost 1 million, right? More than that. Okay, around 1 million. This strategy, I'm so sure of it. But there has not been time to create this course. In fact, I've been wanting to create that course since like around October last year. But there's not been time. Why? Because of so much value I'm already giving people in the one they bought from me. Example, like this AVI program now. Imagine someone that bought the AVI program in 2024. Still attending the 20 days practical class, still learning from me actively in real time. I should have just create the course and leave it there to die now. Or leave it there. If you buy, now I consign you. If you buy, then you help yourself. But no, I have a very solid support system. You know? Because my philosophy is the one you are doing, if you not do it today, like, do it today, how do I even say it? If you don't do it to the biggest level it can get to, why even go to another thing? Because everything is still going to take time. None of these things. I've gotten to a stage where no matter if you tell me this one is making money from here, this person is making money from here, I'll just be looking at you. You know why? Because I've got to realize, I've tried to have so many things in my life, right? And that have made me to come to realize that all of them works, but it's going to take time. So anyone you are doing, be ready to give it at least 2 years of your time. Would not change it to another thing. If it's video editing, give video editing 2 years of your time. Video editing will change your life. Don't use because somebody said they buy a car from forest and go and join forest. If you join forest, you start afresh to learn again, and you seek in forest that 2 years before you start making money. No matter what the business is, what's a beginner friendly business? Give it time. This time I'm saying itself, it's not even what I wanted to teach today, but it just came to my mind, right? So that's the whole point. The whole point of this live session is to show you the first ever story I've created, right? Now, let me see if I can go below. Let's go to the content workshop. Some of you have not watched this content workshop. Let's go to the content workshop. Let me show you. This content workshop was shot in 2024. Around middle 2024 or beginning, around that time, right? Remember, I created the Abbey program in late 2023. The content workshop was in 2024. We are in 2026. I'm still going to shoot a new set of tech workshop because I noticed one thing. These days, more content creators have started, joining the Abbey program to improve their content. And they are not just looking to improve editing. Some of them think that Abbey program is a content course. So in order to improve their background, they think they can use editing to just magically improve their background. And even though that's not possible, I will teach them how to improve their background by themselves without editing. So I will do that. I'll record an upgraded version of the software. What's it called? Of the content listing, of the content workshop, right here. So let's see, what do I have here? Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I will correct that. So over here we have, what's that sound like? So over here we have the practical class. That's the latest practical class we are doing. I'm updating it here. Everything we're doing in the practical class, I'm updating it here. And then under here we have landing clients, right? Under landing client, I'm still updating this one also. It's part of the upgrade. Landing clients. You see now we already have 3 tutorials on portfolio. When I now teach the people in the practical class about landing clients with Twitter, landing clients with Instagram, and then probably landing clients with Telegram, I will also do this stuff. I will also show them, right? See now, story are plenty. This one is just under one subheading. What's subheading? Upgraded short form content. Upgraded short form content. See it under it. So anyways, that is it. So yeah, that's the essence of this live section, right? I'm done. So if you are somebody that's watching the replay of this live session, I'm done. So what you want to do now is, if you're interested in joining the Abbey program, click the link in the description to be able to join the Abbey program. But if you are the people that are here with me live, you can ask me questions. But if you're watching the replay, you can still drop your question in the comment section. If you're watching the replay, you can still drop it there. Let's get it. Okay? So that's it. So if you want to join the Abbey program, click the link in the description. I know one reason why I'm heavy on this. From next month, I'll focus on the CCC challenge in the community, the community clarity challenge. From next week, sorry. So I know why I'm focusing on Abbey this week. So that I don't want to hear, say, hi, when did you guys do the 12 days practical class? I wanted to join, blah, blah. I don't want to hear. That's I'm announcing it properly. So if you want to join the Abbey program, click the link, check the description. You're going to see the first link. Click it to join the Abbey program. Or if you know our official Telegram account, reach out to our official Telegram account. My assistant will guide you from there, right? Or what other option? I think those are 2 major options. Or if you're my free community, video family, you can check the pinned post on the community, right? So anyways, you guys can ask me questions now. I'll shut down the live in a few minutes. You can ask me questions. You can ask me a question or if you have any question. Affectionate. Why is this thing low? Affectionate says, which good evening, coach. Please, how can I get a CapCut Pro? Reach out to official Telegram account. Affectionate, you know our official Telegram account, Abby? Reach out to them. They will guide you on how to get it. Also, the best place for my Pastor Last say, Pastor Lion, you have a program now, so why not focus on learning first? You know, learning clients is for day 11 and day 12 of the practical class. Day 11 and day 12, we're going to looking at how to learn clients from Twitter, how to find clients on Instagram, and then Telegram. My bro is almost an expert on finding clients on Telegram, so he will also going to teach that probably. So Twitter, Telegram, Instagram. What other one? Well, WhatsApp is not really a good place to find clients because WhatsApp is only people you already have in your contact list. So for WhatsApp, I can just say post on status, right? So I don't even bother with WhatsApp, right? Which other platform? LinkedIn is good, but one of the reasons why I don't even like LinkedIn is because most of the clients you find on LinkedIn are organizations. I don't necessarily like working with organizations. And when you go through your own process, you will see why. Because the problem working with organizations is that maybe you edit a video. You first of all send it to the secretary. The secretary will review your video and give you one rubbish correction. Secretary that don't even know anything about social media will give you a correction. This one is not good. Then they will carry that one, give to the manager. The manager will check it out and also give his correction. They will carry it, give to the head of marketing or director. Before you go even reach the person where really get the business, you even confirm saying this is what they really want. You understand that kind of thing? So like basically what I'm saying is when you work with an organization, a full corporate organization, there is so much of course sometimes the pay is good. So that's why sometimes you can compromise. You know, so for every good thing you get, there is something you must sacrifice. Right? So working with organizations, yeah, on LinkedIn, some of them will pay you $2,000 monthly retainer, like monthly, like salary, right? $2,000 monthly. But any video you do, it will pass through so much people's hand. But if you're working with the creator or the person that owns the video directly, if you're working with that person directly, then you know you're communicating with just one person. So you're working with one person's perspective. But when 10 people will give you correction on one video, each of them has different perspective on how things works, right? Wisdom says, sir, I'm still lost on how to flow as a newbie because all the whole course are so plenty. Like, how can I be on the same page with what everyone are doing? What do you mean course? Do you mean course or do you mean course are so plenty? Because you wrote CAUCS, UCE. Do you mean COURSE? Is that what you mean? Course. I don't understand, man. But basically what you're asking is how you can catch up, right? First of all, you need to watch Beginner's Guide to Canva and Beginner's Guide. Why is it not in the Yahoo program itself? It's supposed to be here now. Kai. It's supposed to be here. I want to have a separate place in the Yahoo program for beginners. It's supposed to be here. It will be part of the things I will update to. It's supposed to be here. I want to have a separate. I'm even going to shoot more tutorials for beginners, right? Because Of course, my goal with the Ivy program is to guide you from beginner level. Like, I don't know anything about video editing, from that level to, okay, I'm good enough to land clients. I know how to land clients. In fact, I just landed my first client. In fact, I'm now making 500K. That's my process. For everybody that does the Ivy program, I want to take you from beginner to pro that is making 500K. Maybe not necessarily pro, but as long as you're making the money, right? So from beginner to a good amount of level where you will now be making like 500K monthly. That's what I want to take you. And I chose that number. If you notice, I don't say 1 million. I don't say 200K. I say 500K monthly. I chose that number because I think that number is in between. For you to survive in Nigeria, you need an average of 500K monthly. For you to feed properly, pay your rent, pay for transport, you need an average of 500K monthly. That's a very solid number, a comfortable number right there. Now, of course, you can do more, right? But once you get to 500K monthly, it's solid. Right? Ouch. Whew. Man, my back. So that's it. Right? I don't know they say, and what are the things to avoid from now to avoid some things? Man, you guys should write properly now. Yeah, which one is, and what are the things to avoid from now to avoid some things you went through when you were a beginner? Write properly. My major problem when I was a beginner was I didn't have anybody that's teaching me. So if you already have me teaching you, whether you're learning from me for free or paid, you are the luckiest person in the smartphone video editing industry. If you have me, not even any other coach, the amount of work I put in for you guys is crazy. It's crazy. And you will never know the value until you go and say, let you learn from another person. They will just give you course and leave you. That's what you understand. But me, I'm going live every single day. On top of that, I'm conducting practical class, being active on the practical class group, doing correction actively. On top of that, people will drop their tutorials on Telegram group. I'll give corrections, help them. On top of that, you guys will ask me some of your personal questions in the live session. I'll answer you. These are just the things I used to do on a daily basis. Not talk of the once in a while valuable tutorials I used to give you guys. You know, in the community, we drop 4 tutorials per week. I do a lot of things for you guys for free already. I'm already doing a lot of things for you for free. Don't talk about the people in my paid classes, right? So I didn't know that the number one thing that will help you skyrocket the time frame you waste or not waste as a beginner to get where you want to get faster is if you have me. I didn't want to be saying it like this before because I felt like it's a bit prideful, it almost sounds like pride. But I don't fucking care. I have pride in my work because I know I put in so much. So, I didn't want to say it before, but god damn, man. I know I put in so much to make it a faster, smoother experience for you guys. Right? So, I'm saying it with all pride and confidence. If you have me, the time it will take you to get where you want to get has already, if it's supposed to take you 2 years, it will not take you 3 months. Just because you have me. Whether you are learning for free. Right? Although, if you are learning for free, it might not take you a bit longer. If you are paid, it might not take you shorter. But it will still take you way longer if you didn't have me than if you have me. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. So I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. If you have me, you have something, bro. So, yeah, because it's not easy to find somebody that can teach. I know I can teach because I've heard it from my students. A lot of people have said it. I know I can teach. I know I can break things down to the simplest form. It's not just that I know that skill. I can teach it. It's very hard. Some people know the skill, but they cannot teach it. Right? On top of that, I put in so much work to actually teach it. Oh my God, it's crazy. Right? So that's it. I have a place I'm supposed to go this evening. I had to go earlier by 7 so that I'll still be able to. That's why I postponed the live to 9. So I can go their place by 8 and come back by 9 and still join the live session. If it's some of these owner coaches, you know what they will do? They will just postpone the live session. They will just say, we'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. Let me go to where I want to go. But no. I shifted live session to just, instead of 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Did what I wanted to do. I didn't even finish on time. Came back for the live session. So that's it, man. What's the biggest challenge I've faced in video editing? I think one of the biggest challenges I've faced is finding good editors to work in my team. Right? Okay, not necessarily. It's a bit. On the other hand, it's finding good editors to work in my team. Then on the other hand, which I don't think is a challenge because I've not done it enough times. But on the other hand, finding a way to maybe increase my client acquisition rate. It's not a challenge. I don't think it's a challenge. I already know how to do it. Sha. So, I like that question. One of the things is finding good editors to work in my team. That's one of my challenge. I'm not even gonna lie. Like currently, if I have badass editors that can just work on videos without me stressing, then if I have like 3 or 5 badass, although I have editors in my team and they are quite good, they are okay. Honestly, there are some of them that I'm really proud of. They have gotten to a level where they don't, stress me or anything. One of my editors is Victor. I have an editor in my team that is Victor. I know our community. I know Victorious Victor just joined, right? I also have somebody that is named Victor in my team as an editor, right? So I have a few editors in my team. Currently, I have I think 3 or 4, just editors. They're not virtual assistant, not other roles, just editors alone, right? In my team. So, but I think that's one of the reasons why I started it. Like when I created the Happy program, the major reason why I did, right, was to find good editors, because there is no good smartphone editor in Nigeria. There's none. And even the ones using laptop is doing rubbish in a way. The ones that are not doing rubbish are very few. I can bet you. There's no, we don't have a lot of good editors, like actual badass editors in Nigeria. We don't. That's just the truth. We don't. So that is it. That is that. And landing client is not so much of a challenge for me these days. In my agency, because I wanted to, once I'm a bit less busy, maybe by February, I also maybe try and resume landing client again, right? But these days I'm not even the one doing it in my agency. That's how much of not a problem it is for me. It's not really a problem, because these days I'm not even the one doing it. It's my COO, right? You know what COO means? Chief Operational Officer. It's my COO that is handling client acquisition, not even me. She's the one that is reaching out to clients, and whereas when it's time to maybe negotiate with the client, that's when I will now hop in, negotiate, land the client, go my way. Right. So I will not really say landing clients is much of an issue. Honestly, if you focus on it, they go to come. Jesus. The amount of clients my agency worked with in 2025 alone, even though that half of 2025 I was chasing away most clients to focus on the community. I'm talking even clients that I used to know back in those days. I used to see them as top creators. The amount of many top creators, not just in Nigeria alone, that my agency worked with. That's to show you that once you are good at your skill, I know the reason why I keep repeating, be good at your skill first. Of course, if you are good to some level, you can start adding clients so that you chop, make some money to be able to eat and all that. But once you are making like 200k months, focus on becoming very, very good at your skill. Improve the tools you use. Once you start making money, buy a new phone, buy a better phone, right? If you want, you can buy a laptop, I guess, right? Improve your tools and become very good at editing. I'm so confident in my editing skills, so confident, to the extent that even clients that are not shooting short form content, I showed you guys now, my COO reached out to a forex trader, right? But he doesn't shoot the kind of UGC content that we want, the kind of talking head videos that we usually edit. He doesn't shoot that kind of videos, but he still commended my things. He was like, "You are super talented. I'm definitely going to work with you." Do you understand? So even clients that can't work with me, that cannot hire me because they literally are not shooting the kind of videos I can edit, the kind of videos to edit, the kind of video the guy shoots is not the kind of video you edit. There are selfie videos. You can't edit those selfie videos, right? At least. So, but even though that he doesn't work with me, he's still commending my skill. That's how confident I am in my skill. So, there's even something I wanted to show you. How long is this live session? Once it's 1 hour, I leave you guys and come out. I don't know if I can find it anymore. There's something I wanted to show you guys. I want to find and go far. Find and go far, so let me just leave it. Find and go far. Wisdom. How do you wisdom was supposed to be asking you? You are wisdom now. You are the one who was supposed to ask him for recommendation. But you are asking how can basically what you're saying is how can I join whatever assignments that is being given in the community in the 12 days practical class. How you can do that is you watch the beginner's guide to CapCut, right? Then watch the beginner's guide to Canva. Once you watch these two things, all the tutorials, all the assignments I'm giving in the practical class, join. You are good to go. Join. You hear me? Because the assignment I give in the practical class, I used to do tutorial first before I give the assignment. Or else the editing quiz. The editing quiz you cannot join. I don't really think you can. That is the honest truth for the editing quiz. But the day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 assignments, that's these ones. Let me show you the one I mean by day 1, day 2, day 3. Where is the 12 days practical class group? Sir? And I was like, so these ones, right? Wisdom. Listen, this one now. You can do it because I already have the tutorial step by step in the Agile program. So you just have to watch it, do it, watch it, do it. That's it. But the editing quiz you cannot join. I usually say I asked how long it will take to fully become a good video editor using the Agile program. You say to me, is it possible to be a professional before the end of the year? Professional. I don't really. Here's the thing. Here's my own take on talking about being a pro. I don't even consider myself a pro. I just consider myself a badass editor that makes money. That's what I consider myself. And brings results for his clients and give the clients what they want. That's what I consider. I don't consider myself a professional. So when you talk about being a professional, I can't answer you. Right? And I don't think you should worry about that. You should worry about being very good. Now, some of you might say, so professional is relative. It depends on your own definition of professional. Right? It depends on the stage where you reach and you call yourself professional. Me, I think I'm not reached the stage where I call myself professional. But I think I'm really, really fucking good at what I do. I know I'm badass at what I do. Right? And I might not call myself a professional. You understand? I also have the ability, which is what I will be sharing only in my private mentorship, the ability to emulate a particular editing style. I think I should only share it to my private mentorship students. That's one of the things that have helped me, right? The ability to emulate an editing style, right? Like example, because some clients will come with a particular editing style that they want. I can look at so many videos that come with that style and emulate it, right? Who is this person? Premium bots. Instagram is trying to collect my money. Hey, Father Lord. Okay, they say payment failed. Hey, go fail now. Nonsense. Thieves. And I won't collect my money. It go fail in Jesus' name. So for Adeloaded, I will advise you not to worry about professional yet, but I will advise you to be a badass editor, to be very good, right? So if you're asking how long will it take for you to be very good, very, very good, like not like just very good, maybe to my own level with proper guidance, I can't really tell. It depends on how much you practice, and how much of my stuff that you watch and attend. Like example, I do a private mentorship and you attend my private mentorship, that will help skyrocket you more, further than the average program student or something like that. But I think 6 months should be good. 6 months to 1 year should be good for you to be balance, yeah. Like for you to edit the kind of edit that if you produce, they'll be like, no way you did this with your phone, bro. Not even come and be lying to us. Let me show you what I mean. This is an edit I did for a foreign clients, 2025. Landed a lot of clients in 2025, by the way. Landed a lot of clients. 2025 is the year where I discovered that. Of course, I landed so many clients in 2024 because I made 8 figures. In like the entire year, I made 8 figures in 2024. But 2025 was crazy. so that being that, One of the things I'm planning to do, I want to see if it will happen, just for fun. One thing I want to experiment on is trying to have an agency, or trying to grow my, because I already have an agency, trying to grow my agency to like 100 clients. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but of course, I already have a lot of editors in my ecosystem, right? Because I have a community of thousands of people that are learning editing. So for me to have 100 clients, all I need is like 50 editors. Each of the editor will handle 2 clients, right? And we'll be grinding it out. I just want to see what it will look like. Like example now, imagine you have 100 clients and each of them is paying $500, right? That's what $50,000. Even if they are paying 300K monthly, each of the clients paying 300K monthly, how much is that? How much is that for 100? Is it not like 30 million naira? Oh. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to, because I've heard a lot of people say it's not going to be possible. So I would like to try it and see if it's going to be chaos, if everything is going to just scatter, or if it's going to be possible. That's like what I was planning for, in the second half of 2025 and also 2026. Before I decided, what, let me do the community first. So that's why I keep telling you guys, I brought out 2026 to teach you guys. You might not hear from me again in 2027. 2027, I'm excited to go back to some other stuff or upgrade to different stuff. I have so many plans to implement that, I have so many things I want to implement that it will take me, honestly, everything I have in my head to implement, to actually act on, it will take me 10 years to implement all of them. Yes. Like each of my plan or each of my golden idea will even take 1 year. I don't even know. Okay, let me give you, for example. If I give you this example, you still don't even understand. Like each of the idea I want to establish will take, it's a 1 year worth of idea. But anyway, let us be making money first. Money will make it easier. Money can make something that's supposed to take you 1 year to take you 3 months. That's not. Yes. I don't know, they say if you knew the things. I like the question these guys asking me. I don't know that I like your questions. I just want to say, yes, boss, you're right. I'm listening at this style when you see any help us. So, okay. Adejo will say, Adelo that I have a student named Adejo also. That's why I keep calling Adejo. But Adelo that said, if you knew the things you know now from day one, what would you have done differently? I think, I would have practiced more. Like I would have practiced to emulate a particular editing style more. I would have researched more, and I would have started landing clients faster. What do I mean? In 2023, I landed my first 6-figure client. They was paying me 150K months, right? But throughout that 2023, I didn't land any other clients, right? I think I landed one other client, and that was it. I don't know why. It was like something just slowed me down. I can't even tell, because that's not like me. My way is, once something works, we double down and try to make it work more and more. Yeah. But in 2023, I didn't focus on landing more clients. Okay, yes, I was still being confused with all the graphic design jobs I was still getting, missing it with the 6-figure client I just landed. So I didn't focus on landing client more. Right, so that's one thing I would have done earlier. Started landing a lot of clients, started reaching out more earlier than I did. Right, that's one thing I would have done, and I would have learned. I would have practiced more. Like on my own terms, at my own time. I would have given practicing or actual. I would have even invented days that is for just improving my skill. Today, maybe every Sunday, no matter the client you work, Listen, these are things I would have done to grow faster, apart from having me, right? Of course, you can do that now because you have me now. But no matter, even when I have clients' works and all that, I would have been bringing out Sunday. Maybe I will say Sunday is for improvement. It's my improvement day, right? And every Sunday, all I will do that day is just, how do I improve? Right. I know it's smartphone editing, so it's already limited. Yes, it's a bit limited. We know, right? But we're still making money, right? But I'll be like, okay, this simple edit, can I replicate it? Let me try and replicate it. Now, here is one thing you can do for yourself. You don't always have to wait for me. If you see a video you want to re-edit, but you cannot find a raw video of that video, write out the script, reshoot the video with your own face, and then edit your own. Right? So I've done something like that for my own self quite a few number of times, but I've done it more often because that's the only way to get better. See that video that is fine, reshoot it. So create the raw video by yourself, and then try to edit it. Okay, you improve like crazy, right? So that's one of the things I would have done. Practice more often. That's what I would have done. I think one of the reasons why, because although some people can say that my growth is fast, I still believe that it could have been faster. I mean, it's me now. It's supposed to be faster. With the amount of work I was putting in that time, bro, I was like putting in work. I'm still putting in work anyways. But I think one of the reasons why, I grew at this pace instead of growing faster, of course, one of the major reasons is because I didn't have anybody that's teaching me. I couldn't even find a course to buy on smartphone editing. The course I was seeing was just course teaching about auto caption, just simple mobile editing something. That's not the kind of. I wanted a course that can teach me motion graphics to smartphone. I couldn't find. Right. That's it. So one reason why I grew at the pace I did was because I didn't practice more. I was focused on client's work. Let's get the client's work done. So I didn't practice as much as I can. Even your clients in a way might be happy for you to tell them that, use Sunday and Sunday just for improving your skill. Your clients might take you seriously if they hear that. Every Sunday I use it for improving my skill. I'm not active. Because the only way I've improved my skill over the years is just by doing more of that stuff. It's the same with every other thing in life anyways. I remember when I learned bicycle. When I learned how to ride bicycle, I just kept on trying with a 3-leg. Like this one has 3 legs in the back now. The main leg and then supporter. I kept on trying with it. And then we had a big bicycle at home, blue in color, but it was taller than me itself. And so I cannot even climb it. For me to climb it, I have to put it on the wall and then climb it and then start riding. So just one day I came back home. I went to the office with my dad, came back home, got that blue bicycle, kept it on the wall, climbed on it and then started riding. Boom. That was how I learned how to ride that big bicycle. It wasn't all that big. Now it's just medium. For me now it's medium size. Right. I just learned it big. And somebody might see it and say, you just learned it out of the blue. No. But because of all the practicing I've been doing with that one that has 3 legs, that's why I was able to, just come out of the blue one night and just learned it. So I think that's it, man. My students in the 20 days Pascal class, when they vex me, I'll give quiz. You guys will be delaying. Some people will still be submitting day 1 assignment in day 9. You go to submit day 1 assignment in day 9. Make I catch you. So anyways. Nepa. No be Nigeria again. No be Nigeria again. So guys, Nepa has told me to just shut down the live. So see you guys tomorrow, okay? And with all that being said, Don't forget to stay dangerous. Very important. Stay dangerous. Okay.